In this picture, we see the Barrio de Petare. This is a built-up area in the mountain in which are so many houses with different colors. And this set of houses make the form of the mountain and reflects the difference of the colors. It looks like a scale model of birth. In day, when we look at this, we see that the contrast between the color that appears a game of texture, but in the night we almost can see the houses, and instead of that we see the black color with the little points of lights that appears in every place. This is a sad reality of people who live in worse conditions, but ironically, in the night they seem to be a spectacular place of round of light like a points of star. These are the environs of the Aula Magna of the Central University of Venezuela. In this and much other places of the university, we can appreciate how the buildings are designed, taking care of the effect of light and shades, the architect taking count too much of the sense that offers the quality of the space that he designed. The wall have been done with openings so the light and the shade can cross the wall and reflects on the floor while the people walk, so the person who crosses the corridor can appreciate the game of this light and the value of these places, giving some kind of celestial sense and the desire of cross this corridor that appears in all university. The Botanic Garden is located in the Central University of Venezuela. It has an extension of 70 hectares and counts with the most variety of species of flora in Venezuela with construction for cross this extension. Located in this place, we can appreciate the different kinds of texture that offer us the plants and the texture of the corridor and all that surround us. We can also see the different textures that give us the nature. In the backside come the view of the Avila mountain that refers of the nature, environment and the vegetal mass. Then we can see other textures that can be the tree of the botanic garden, which give us other way to see the nature, more domestic and touchable. And in other view we can see the texture of the different kinds of flowers and flora that have the botanic garden with the different colors, smells, textures, brightness, etc. In this picture we can see the 1000 palms of the UCV. This is a place that gave us a marker written, there are 1000 palms around the park. Put it on a perfect recycle and this turns to green and floor texture. When we order the palms in a perfect reticle, we can offer the written. The vegetation acquires an effect of columns and that takes to us to a determined place. This is an example of a place in Venezuela that refers to the perfect written, which helps to order and create important directions and landscaping. Viewing the circulation in a big scale, we can take as an example of the vertical circulation the cableway that rises from Caracas City to Avila Mountain. This is a technologic way to arrive from a side at another one. We have to remember that we live in a place where are a lot of mountains and the way to cross these mountains can be with this cableway. There is a vertical circulation in a big scale. Talking about horizontal circulation in a big scale, we can have as an example the highway of Caracas. This is another way to cross one side to another side, and this highway allows us to cross the entire city in less time. That was the examples of vertical and horizontal circulation in a big scale of Caracas that makes unique in the way that we see how cross the city and how get to this place that are so tall and almost unattainable. Caracas is a city with several buildings with a very big architectonic interest. They were designed building by building. Thanks to this, things, Caracas looks like a very attractive city by its constructions. Caracas has beautiful theaters, museums, buildings, parks, and much more. Architects only took care about the buildings when designing and not the environment or another aspect. However, talking with the point of view of an urban planning, the city is completely disorderly. Maybe because when designing all the constructions named in the past paragraph, designers didn't take care about the landscaping environment, the importance of the construction, and the other important things. So we can see that Caracas has a big space of value, but this space didn't have a correct scale, and all the buildings are agglutinated and with no order of the space. The Aula Magna is an auditorium of the Central University of Venezuela, in which people have concerts, graduation, acts, etc. These auditoriums were designed by the architect Carlos Raúl Villanueva in 1953, and this design for large 2,700 people. This is a construction that counts with the best acoustic system of Venezuela. In the decade of the 80s was catalogued by the five of the best room of acoustic in the entire world. Today conserve these properties thanks to Las Nubes Acústicas by Alexander Calder, who make these clouds with an extractor beaten to the ceiling to comfort the room of acoustic. These clouds makes an entire design of an example of how the acoustic can achieve and bring us a comfort place.